Commerce Conversation. We are back. So excited to be back in our Chamber of Commerce. It's been a couple weeks and you've seen some conversations. I am here with
Mike Griffin,
my boss, the president and CEO for the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. Now, Mike, thank you again for your time.
Thank you, Joel.
Once again, what we're going to be doing today is a follow-up. Last time we talked about momentum, the grant awards. It has happened. So give us an update. How did that process go?
It went really great. I think I reported this last time, but we brought together about 7 or 8 volunteers to actually go through and read all of the proposals. We wound up having 23 proposals, and I'm very happy to say that we were able to fund, not completely fund, but everyone that applied got some relief, some assistance. Most I would say overall got what they asked for, but we had a limited pool of money. But I'm so thankful that we didn't have to not fund something because we didn't have enough money. So sure. it was a very nice blessing. So I delivered myself, I guess, about a dozen of those over the last couple of days, and what a great feeling to walk in. And of course, a lot of people want to give me a hug, and a lot of people.
It's the South. That's the hardest thing we want to do is hug each other.
Yeah, or shake hands.
And by the way, I'm okay. No hugging today. But.
Yeah, although we're not socially distanced.
No, we're not.
But no, it was. Like 2 people said, I want to give you a hug. And I think one person I did hug because you get to the point that you kind of feel like family to some of our members.
Well, it's probably really nice to go in and see some genuine smiles in such a hard time that the community, the chamber, was able to be a part of this. So
right.
Thank you for that. With that also being said, I think that small businesses, a couple things. One, we talked about as well last time, with headlines these days, isn't it nice to see something as positive as this?
Yeah.
This is once again what I'm referring to, was the Support Local, the Cleveland Daily banner, pull that together with ourselves, Cleveland Utilities, of course the banner behind that. All the small businesses that were focused this past weekend, it was so nice to have that.
It's very nice.
In that.
I thought that turned out really nice.
Really did. And also with small businesses, I know we're only in June, looking into July here, but August is around the corner, and we have this.
Before we talk about that,
sure.
One more thing about this.
Yeah.
That was one thing that came up. One of our members wanted to do a photo op, with a check presentation. We decided not to do, not to require that, I guess, or even offer it, just because in a lot of cases, just for confidentiality or whatever, that people might not want to go there. So we intentionally did not go that route to have a photo op, and I just want to say that publicly but yet we're happy to. And I even thought about doing something like this that we could do, announcing who all had received the grants and everything, since there was not a loser, so to speak. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there.
Absolutely, and I think that's a win-win. Some of the thank you notes, which weren't necessary, but always nice. Everyone likes to be thanked.
And we can maybe acknowledge, with their permission down the road, some of we've taken a few pictures, just for our personal, and or maybe publish some of the thank you notes, because you're making a difference. You're changing lives, and you're helping that business stay alive. So those are good stories to tell.
Absolutely. Speaking of thank you, a good segue. This year's August 17th, Small Business, the Mel Bidwell Annual of 27 years, wow, their presentation, Pinnacle Financial Partners. That would not be possible without sponsors such as that for an event at the Museum Center. From my understanding, according to Bernadette, there is a plan to be socially distant at that. But the speaker also has a nice connection. You're also a UTC alum, right?
I am. I sure am. Proud alum.
There you go. And I've served on that foundation, Alumni Board.
Alumni Board.
Yeah. But it's the speaker this year, and I hope I get this correctly. It's Dr. Thomas Lyons, and he is from the Clarence E. Harris. He's the chair of the Excellence in Entrepreneurship and Professor of Marketing at the Rollins College there for business at UTC. So we're so excited. He'll be talking about thinking and acting like an entrepreneur during the COVID pandemic. So that could not be more timely.
Yeah, it's a great subject, and we've heard that a lot of businesses are going to emerge out of this. So that's And thank you to Pinnacle. Pinnacle's a great partner of ours, and they support us in many ways, and we appreciate them.
They've been sponsoring that for many years. Always nice to have the quality of speakers. So tickets are available. They can go to the community events calendar, clevelandchamber.com, to pick those up. Reserve your tickets in advance. Once again, this year, one of the challenge with the social distancing, numbers are so important to have individual tickets. Corporate tables are also possible. You can call the chamber with any questions, 472-6587.
And this was one this was normally like in April, right? So this got moved back.
It got moved back now into August.
I did also find out yesterday that, because I was meeting with Sharon from Main Street, that Main Street already had that day down at the museum, and they're going to join in with us and have a joint meeting. So the Main Street membership will be will be joining us for that luncheon. So
that's nice. I love that type of collaborative that naturally happens, or actually really very authentically happens here in our community. Speaking of collaboration, we didn't want to forget the opportunity. We had our first virtual Zoom membership coffee this past month, and from my understanding, we won it in July.
Right.
And I know that you participated in that as well. I think it was really neat to have members at the Brady Bunch boxes, but share their story, and the time was given for that. I think that'll
some really good stories, and I think people are just so hungry. And I've been in more and more in-person meetings. You know, our Rotary Club just started meeting a couple of weeks ago, and we're still doing the Zoom for people that still need to stay home, still need to be protected, and then those ones that feel comfortable coming out. It's so good just to be with people, and even if it is by Zoom, people just want to know what's going on, and they want to share their story, but they also want to share and hear other stories as well.
No, that's great.
It's a good platform.
Speaking of sharing stories as well as having resources, I say it's in my heart. Go to the clevelandchamber.com site if you're looking for, whether it be on the very first thing when you go there, you're going to see our resources. There are links to Department of Health, Labor, all the statistic links that we need, and resources during this time, disaster assistance. Some folks are still trying to see where they are with that. So please go and find those. Also, you'll find, it's that time of year, we've been talking about it, but for the resource. I mean, this is a way to showcase, I'm proud of this publication, as a relocation buyer's guide. One stop when people are looking in our community, or they're working and living already, and they're wanting to find out how to support our members' services, or shopping or dining. This publication, I think it captures it. So also for members, this is something that's a member-only opportunity, and that is to be an advertiser. So the advertisement opportunity is called the Cleveland Daily Banner with Shannon or Sheena, and they'll be able to make sure that you're in there. The deadline is the end of July, so that is not sneaking up on us, but once again, just finding the way to share that, the right timing. We know these are difficult times, but got to look forward and continue to keep those marketing dollars in a smart way.
Right.
So is there anything else that you wanted to share? That we covered so much in this conversation today?
We did. No, I'm just happy to again have helped so many small businesses, and to see so many more businesses getting back open and getting back on their feet, and just reminding that we are here for you.
Absolutely.